What up, though, Lions fans? It's your boy, known as Jay, D313SP, and I'm coming right back at y'all, man. I know it's been a minute, but let's get into it, man. The Lions are in training camp, as we know of right now. The preseason is next week on the 8th. They got camp tomorrow. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it there, and I haven't been able to so far. But we got a lot to talk about. First off, we got some injury updates. We have, what's been going on with camp. We also have some signings and some extensions going on, some discussions about extensions. We have everything else we need to discuss and how I'm feeling about it. So I'm just going to be briefly going over what you guys about what's been going on and et cetera, what I think could happen. I'm not going to try to make this too long. But yeah, man, that's about what we're going to be doing. So if y'all can, man, if y'all got a minute, if you would like, if you could please hit that like button for your boy. So on all our social media platforms, hit that like button specifically on this video and hit that subscribe and that notification bell, man. Please, if you can, especially that like button because it gets us in this algorithm. Share this video anybody you want to, man. It's Lion season, as you know. So I'm back. We got more video content coming out for y'all soon. By the way, if y'all hear any noise in the background, that is just air situation because it's very, very warm and humid and hot. So if y'all can please bear with me, I apologize if the noise becomes an issue. If it does, and I'll take the video down. But other than that, let's get into it, man, right after this. Well, all right, Lions fans. So let's get into it. As we know, this week the Lions 2024-2025 season is practically upon us. Right now, we're in the middle of training camp, and I just want to get some things off my chest, man, about what I feel has been going on, things that I was looking for, and I just want to get into that real quick, man. You know, the Lions obviously came in this off season with a mission about what they wanted to do. Clearly, they've been getting some things done in the off season, and a lot of us have been pretty much excited. And at the end of the day, I want you guys to understand something. The Lions training camp has been a doozy for what I've been told, from things I've read from a lot of articles and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get into it. I got some notes on some things that I wanted to highlight over. But before I can get to that, I just want to say this right now, man. The big talk of the town right now is your boy Jameson Williams, aka Jamo, man. Saying he's been turning it up in camp this year. He's been really good. He's even credited Bridgewater, man. That's what's up. I'm glad to hear that he's having an amazing camp because, for the most part, it's been the Amon-Ra St. Brown show and Josh Reynolds. And we took him to overall. So now he's been through a rough couple of years due to coming back from injury and the suspension scenario. He even got injured in the preseason last year. They cost him missed the rest of the games. He was slowed him down even more, and now he had a whole off season to kind of stay clear. He's been putting in the work. He looks bigger, looks more refined, and I'm just seeing on clips and videos and stuff like that, man. He's using his hands to not let himself get tied up like the defensive back at the line of scrimmage. He's usually there and just using those feet, man, on those routes he's running, and just so crisp. I'm very happy to see that progression happen. Now, it still has to translate to the regular season on the field, but it's just good to see that right now in camp. It seems like him and Goff have been building a lot of chemistry together, so that's what we interesting like that we can see. You know what I'm saying? Jameson Williams is more than just a deep threat. That guy can get fast and get downfield. He can run routes too, so and block. So you want to see what emphasis is going to make on this offense while it's going through this evolution. And off the record, while we talking about wide receivers, man, the Rice Fountain has been making some noise, and he was considering retiring. And it was in an article that took Khalif Raymond and another guy whose name I can't pronounce their first name, but last name is West. They kind of got him out of that funk, and he decided to go in and put the work in, and man, it's showing, bro. Dude has been balling. He got a couple touchdowns. He scored throughout camp, and dude just looked like he's really trying to compete for that third receiver spot, man. Or period, make the roster in general. He's been on the practice squad since last year. We got him from he was former Bear, Kansas City Chiefs. wide out, man. He's got some experience. It just, I guess he fell under the radar a little bit, man. Dude, and they had to release him. He wasn't good enough to make the depth chart. I guess one of the first time maybe with an injury, and he's been passed around. But he's making some moves now, though, man. He's been playing. He's been playing real good around the camp, man. So I've been hearing some good about him, man. After that third receiver spot, which I felt could be back committee, I think it's going to be some heavier competition than we think, man. I know we thought Leaf would be the odds-on favorite, which he's been putting in work, too, on the secondary, as well, his own right. And obviously, St. Brown and St. Brown. Like I said, with Jameson doing his thing, man, this camp has been nasty on coverage, bro. I've been hearing. They've been testing wide receivers and running backs, kick returns and stuff like that, and punt returns, so I guess they're testing out some more guys because they've been trying to get their kick returns being settled for about a minute. So don't be surprised if you see one of our top names. I know Baki also could do that as well, but he left with injury, I believe, today. I had to get more details, unfortunately, but yeah, he left with injury earlier today. So hopefully he can be all right. And we had some injury scares. You know, John Comiskey on the defensive side of the ball. The boy John Comiskey is out for theoretically the season unless he can make it back to the playoffs. On the Lions are the playoffs. So that sucks overall because, you know, yeah, I don't think he's all that great of a player, but it's just like he's a depth player. He helps us out. You know, he gets a lot of snaps. He gets a lot of trust from Dan Campbell. So he's such one of your veteran, you know, guys that's part of that rotation on this D-line that historically over the last few years has not been that great. The last thing you want to do is see one of your guys go down. But in that corresponding move, the Lions did end up picking up Pat O'Connor, former Bob Quinn pick of 2017. 7th round pick out of Eastern Michigan. The 30-year-old that rejoined us. And we also brought in another Michigan Panther for the offensive line as well with Jake Burton. And so obviously they will come in and compete for depth roles at best or try to, you know, make the roster, obviously. And maybe Pat O'Connor still potentially help fill a void, whatever they feel they may miss with John Comiskey. I always thought he had talent, so I just never could crack the depth chart really that heavy in his career. So yeah, I always thought he had talent. But yeah, man, I can go get an opportunity to try to do something here. And we'll see what happens with that. The defense, let's talk about the defense in general. So, Ennis Rakestraw has been making some noise. He's been getting some interceptions here and there from our quarterbacks. Specifically, he got a pick from Hendon Hooker, who I'll touch on in a minute. Ennis Rakestraw been having a physical camp. You know, he's been running into it with Jamo a lot. You know, he got trucked today, thunderously, and then returned the favor back. I'm like, oh my God, and I'm mad because I missed this stuff. You know, last year I was able to make that a couple times, but they make it this time. So it's good to know. And I always said he's an ass kicker, man. He can take one, he can get one back out. And that's the type of aggression we need from young guys, bro. So, you know, of course I don't want them to get into no brawls and hurt themselves. I'm glad to see that they out there competing and they coming in ready to go. And they fighting for it. And I think he's going to get tested once, if I'm correct, or I think he's already getting tested once either way. Yeah, man, I always said he had talent. You know, like I said, if you took a hit and you deliver one back out, that's the type of competition we want on the secondary that's going to be testing a lot of wide receivers this year. Going against Green Bay, Chicago, going against Minnesota. You know what Justin Jefferson can do. You got to have that animal in you when you're going against these crazy wide receivers we're dealing with this year. And they're going to need all the work they can get. So the physicality and the competition, the competitiveness that's going on is well buffed. And as far as the defense, again, man, the defensive line has been playing nasty from what I've been hearing. The offense has been kind of slow progression. They've been kind of trying to catch up, man. But that defensive line, man, your boy Levi Onwuzurike, I've been telling people, don't throw him in the garbage just yet. Not throw him in the garbage just yet. I've been hearing some good things from him, man. He had a real good stack. He's been hitting up gaps. He's been slamming into the guys, man. He's been ramming. They attacking the guys, bro. They are attacking, man. That defensive line coach, Terrell Williams, Dan Campbell's been raving about what he's been able to do. The players are raving about it. Aiden Hutchinson's been raving about what the coach has been able to provide and what Levi has been doing, you know, dealing with the back injuries for the last few years. So, you know what I'm saying? All we can hope is that they can be contributors. You don't want your D-line just being Hutch, you know, Lee McNeil and, the new guy we added, DJ Griefer. You don't want you're a key line being on the three guys. You need contributors, bro. Boy, uh, Robert Martin put some work in this off season, man. He looks more chiseled out the stone compared to last year. He's been getting in the gym, working out, staying with him in the field. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. And, your boy Levi, like I said, man, he looks good. He looks better, man. I can tell. Based off what I've been hearing and seeing, I've been hearing some good on this guy, man. I'm happy for him. It's stressful. Everybody was ready to give up on him because of that back injury. He hasn't looked good like that. And now he's coming in and being able to, finally have a good camp and has to go into the season with some confidence. You know what I'm saying? This could be a potential start for the Lions D-line and finally start being more, respectable as far as how they overall consistent play. Hutchins got a little bit bigger again. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys looking bigger out there, man. So I'm glad to see that. For Levi, man. So shout out to Levi. What's another one? Oh, Malik Jefferson, another signing we made earlier this month, or this week ago or so, to come in, get a pick six off Hendon Hooker. Very talented linebacker undercover, in my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm not. But y'all can go check out other people's videos on him, man. I don't have to name all the guys because you already know we make videos about the guy. Go check him out there for more info on the guy. But what I want to talk about real quick is Hendon Hooker. Hendon Hooker at the golf getting extension has officially, to me, what I can tell between what I've been hearing in the camp, yes, he's had his struggles, but on paper, he should come away with the backup job. On paper. Yes, he's had his struggles, but it's only made sense for most backup quarterbacks to struggle like that because you think about it, man, they got to work with so many different units, man, amongst the threes and twos, and sometimes they might even get one reps, depending on who they are or where they at on that time. This is the first training camp. I don't know why a lot of Lions fans believe that he's supposed to come in off rip with like a superstar. He has to earn his stripes, so he has to learn. And he's going to have 4 good years to do that. The whole point is for him to get himself right, get healthy, and learn this playbook the best way he can and get his experience out of having him. So if we do need him, whoever, to start a game, he'll be ready. You're not asking him right now, where this team is structured after the season they just had, it's going to take time for him to catch up to what we're at right now. So you have to take the good and the bad. So ask him to come in and wow you off the rip. If everybody in camp came out and played extremely good, then there would be no reason to make cuts there, right? You need guys to play a little bit sus or bad sometimes so you can get measuring, to get competition. Make guys who play good today find a way to make them play bad tomorrow. By playing better yourself and outbeat them or make them throw them off the game. It's all about competition. These guys got families to go out and feed, man. So he's a young quarterback. It takes time. It's so hard to find a quarterback. That's why it was a good thing to go ahead and re-up on golf and do what you got to do there. And I'll be making videos about him later down the line for that as well. But yeah, man. Hendon Hooker, I say just lay off on him. He's a kid. He's still young, man. He's going to learn. He's going to play. I can't wait to see him play in the preseason this next Thursday. So it's going to be a fun game to watch. I'm finally get to see what he's going to look like in the NFL. I'm not asking him to be a superstar out the gate. I'm going to see some of the basics, and that's all we can ask for. Nate Sudfeld's got to go. That's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, man. They throughout camp, they had Carissa Shields and Hulk Hogan there. Thought that was interesting. Just throwing that out there for food for thought. Shout out to my boys, Bree and Daryl, been in camp most of the week. Definitely getting a chance to go out there and die with the Detroit Lions track practices and just being there, just being on the atmosphere. Shout out to the Lions for upgrading their camp facilities, stuff for the Lions fans to be able to not get destroyed by this unnecessary humidity and heat that we're dealing with. That's been helpful. Let's just go off with some notes, man. So late breaking news, of course. Taylor Decker got an extension for, I believe, $60 million on a 3-year deal. So, of course, he deserves that, man. He's been a top 20 tackle for quite a minute now. And now this tells you where your direction in the draft could go in the future. We were wondering if we were going to re-up on him or how long the extension he was going to ask, how much money. Lions going to take care of that, and they potentially may be already working on Lenny Gill So we'll know maybe by this offseason or next offseason he'll have a deal possibly made for him after he's had a career year himself. And he's still working on his game and improving too. So it's good for Deckard now to have that off our back. We got our tackles signed up. We got some depth here. Appear to have some depth at guard. Frank Radnow obviously is the biggest question mark. Even then, he's still got Glasgow. So he added some more pieces to this offensive line rotation. So no, not saying everything's perfect and it's really deep, but at the end of the day, it's good to have this man signed. He's worked his butt off. So I'm glad they got that deal going, man. Brad Holmes is very reactive to things happening. Like I said, it's unfortunate we lost Kaminsky. That's a guy we relied on to help out in the rotation. So, but that's a part of the game, man. We have several people get injured and parted off over recently. I'm not going to name those guys, but it's been a lot of injuries happening on this camp this year so far. So, prayers up to everybody, man. Obviously, with the helmets that they're wearing, that's helping protect them head-wise. So I think so far we clear on there. Michael Rodriguez also escaped with a severe injury as well. And yeah, man, that's my overall feelings. Let's see anything else in the notes that I had to tell you guys now. I don't want it's too long. I said I was going to keep this brief. Oh yeah, so the Jesse Bates, the kicker from the Panthers, he's had some good hits, but he's also had some inaccurate ones too. He's got the leg, without a doubt. The dude has leg. We knew that before he got signed. But the thing is, they're worried about the accuracy. I think he's still got time to kind of work on it. Get it. I'm not asking for perfection anyway, because we hopefully have an offense, as we know, that don't want to rely on field goal kicks anyway, regardless how good the kicker is or not, because we want to score more touchdowns. And Dan Campbell wants to go for it, and I know they had the rule change with the onside kick. That rule is so dumb. I don't even want to discuss it. It was just a stupid rule change to keep us. I feel like it was made against us. I ain't gonna lie. I do. I mean, the Lions were the only team I know that can have a lead, and then when they don't get a drive in their favor, they go for an onside kick, or they'll come out. They feel like they were down some points. They'll go for a trick play. And I feel like Dan Campbell will adjust to that rule and maybe be able to make something happen off of it. I just don't want that usual typical rule change to come and bite us in the butt like we do every season. So but to me, that rule change was just dumb for the onside kick. So the NFL to me needs to change that in this offseason. They shouldn't even never came out with it, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's what I feel about that one. Another thing I got here for y'all, man. Yeah. So let me ask y'all a question. For those, if y'all in the chat, man, for y'all that's gonna be in the chat when I watch the video, who has impressed y'all the most in camp so far? On both sides of the ball. For me, I gotta say, stepping up, making a name for himself out of nowhere, and I gotta go with my boy Levi. Because Levi's somebody I've been waiting on for quite a while, and I've been rooting for him to, finally get himself together. Because I know everybody written him off, and a lot of people probably still got him written off. I know there's talent for him, man. I know there's potential with him, and I would like to see him finally cash on. I don't want to see a draft pick like him with that kind of talent not be able to hit that stride because their body won't let them. So he's been the guy I've been happy to see and hear good about, and Fountain because of his story, man. Him coming off the practice squad, nearly about to retire. Now he's making the receiver battle a little bit more difficult because Donovan Peoples-Jones is still there too, and he's gotten a little bit cockier. He's gotten bigger. So, what I'm saying? These guys working trying to get these positions, man. They serious about winning. The Lions are running like a nucleus, man. They are a team that's oiled right now. They move like a unit. And that's been the most impressive thing for me in camp. So those were my two players for me. Y'all tell me in the comment section what y'all think. If y'all still here, man, on this video watching, man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm with J213, Breeze, and Daryl's channel, the main channel, D313SB. Them guys been doing, my fellows been doing their thing, making content for us, man. Yeah, man, proud of my guys for doing what they've been doing. And, you know what I'm saying? I know I've been missing work, et cetera, been kicking my butt. I didn't want to bring, you know, no content where I had too much going on in the background to y'all. Like I said, again, you still watch this. I'm sorry about any noise or anything that y'all may hear. It's due to the heat complication in here. So, thank y'all, man, for understanding. Any other little things I want to add in here before we get off? Yeah, man. About real quick, I'm gonna be dropping a golf video soon. Hopefully by next week. About where he's at in his career and stuff like that. My expectations for him. You know, like golf right now is so much different than it was when he first got here in 2021. You know, it's a whole different atmosphere compared to when he first got here. So to see the transformation with him has been wonderful. But yeah, man, I'll get more on that on next video. I got some other things I want to talk about too. So y'all stay up to date, man. I appreciate y'all for letting me talk to y'all for how long it's been now. I've been live on this thing, or I'm sorry, not live, I'm recording this thing for y'all, man. It's been good to be back. I missed y'all. Man, I'm sorry I missed y'all in the Summer League. I still could do that video if y'all want me to do that. But man, shout out to Detroit Lions in general. Shout out to the fan base, man, for showing up. Yeah, man, and showing out all my fellows of BSN and DP on PSP and whoever else is down there, man. Dante, Ray, man, these all y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. It's your boy Noma's Day. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with y'all, man. Peace out.